Winter is taking a toll on airports across the country.
It forced the cancellations of almost 2,000 flights in the United States today, more than a dozen of them right here in the Quad Cities. That is tonight's top story. The Quad City International Airport shut down its runways for 4 hours today. That caused 18 cancellations and 5 delays. Authorities tell Local 4 News they've had more problems this winter. Local 4's Tara Rahman reports how expensive it's getting this year.
Operations are back to normal here at the Quad City International Airport, but it took hours of manpower, tons of chemicals, and thousands of dollars to get to this point. And now we take you behind the scenes for what it takes to get these planes off the ground. It takes a lot to stop ground traffic here.
It's highly unusual for us. For many, many years, we've operated without having to close at all.
But when snow became ice, Airfield Maintenance Supervisor Brad Gant had to call a code 0.
When we have ice, they can't get any grip with their tires.
For hours, more than 24 crew members tackled the tarmacs and runways, using 3 different kinds of non-corrosive chemicals.
This round pellet shape will penetrate through the ice, and then underneath the ice it will spread out and break the bond of the ice on the pavement, allowing us to remove it.
The products cost 20 times more than typical road salt.
This product costs about $1 a pound, so when we put down 1 ton, it's almost $2,000 per ton.
To get the grounds ready for takeoff Wednesday, about $35,000 in chemicals, and it's just the tip of the iceberg this winter.
So far this year, we've had to use about $288,000 worth of our chemicals.
Gant says his budget is usually half that amount, and Executive Director Ben Leischner says we're on track for record costs.
We're fastly approaching those numbers as far as overall expense, and I imagine by the end of this winter season we'll pass those numbers pretty well.
More overtime hours.
We're up to about 2,700 so far for this season.
More breakdowns.
Certainly a lot more mechanical issues than last season. The more hours we put on them, the more they break down.
More delays and cancellations.
An uptick in the number of cancellations, delays, and impacts to the air carriers.
And although winter isn't over yet, Gant says his crew is meeting the next storm head on.
Since we've gone this far, let's just break the record.
With more events expected this winter, airport authorities say the best way to stay on top of those delays and cancellations is by downloading the app. For airlines, they say many times passengers will get those push notifications even before the airport does. In Moline, Tara Rahman, Local 4 News.